the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the winners of 5 straight, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Lobos offense will start this game off. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback on the keeper. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled immediately after the catch. And the Lobos headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Vargas. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Lobos look to keep this drive humming. Tight end finds a soft spot. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. And now on second down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Lobos with the 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's York. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Barges ahead. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Go straight ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So Notre Dame's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And both of these teams have anchors in the middle that you build your defense around.
And everybody just seems to look to these two guys when there's a big play on the field that needs to happen, right?
They're making all the calls. They're making sure that they're in the right spots, run, pass, getting everybody organized, and they do it at a high level.
Fires to the middle. And the ball is picked He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to...
Touchdown, Lobos! What a grab and go for the score. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
That makes the score. New Mexico 14, Notre Dame 0.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On second down, he's looking downfield. This one's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after the completion.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten. See if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Corners are going to bail. They're going to throw it again. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. It's a draw. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Quick handoff. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality.
Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen one go.
Looking for a man. It's Vargas. He unleashes a long one. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
They're bringing heat. And the throw out to the sideline. Good.
was caught by the tight end.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Getting some heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then... And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Fires left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're working that left side. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Lobos are in the hurry-up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They fake it. The fake, and he wants to throw. Got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. You know he would have loved to have tacked on a big return to that pick, but they've got it in the red zone at the 15. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He gets it in! Touchdown, New Mexico! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Stopped at the 42, but he got... It's on the play.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He looks that one in nicely. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running toward the goal line, it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Leaves it with the running back. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
I know the passing game sells. The passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
On defense, when they line up with numbers, when they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Lobos racing to the line in the hurry up. On the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Vargas. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. He wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just
fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down cut. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Scanning the field, it's Vargas. Pocket starts to collapse. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
a nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And the tackle is made, but not before. combination gets them 30+. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
New Mexico, 35. Notre Dame, 3.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Lobos will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. Swings it out to his running back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Second down.
Movement here from the tight end. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? The inside handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He caught it. Stopped at the 3. To give them a 1st and goal on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air and getting a touchdown.
And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10.
Notre Dame, 10.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They get him down after he makes the catch.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Lobos will call. How about this? A fake. Going for the big play. And he's got it. It's a 1st down. Timing is everything, and the timing of that fake punt call was perfect, and it winds up being a touchdown. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. UTSA packed a wallop today. This was supposed to be a major road test, and instead it felt like a stroll down the Riverwalk there in San Antonio. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. First down here for the offense.
Let's go!
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good. Move the change with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
325.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And they got him for the sack.
Well, this offensive line knew they had a huge challenge coming into this game because the defense registered 6 sacks their last time out. They knew that they were going to have to win some one-on-ones up front. They finally lost the battle on that last play, though. That was the...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Caught in the backfield, it's Humphries. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's Notre. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Lobos! And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. Up a decision for this coach. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. Fair catch called for and made. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The back goes in motion. To the air. It's Vargas. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Lobos decide to punt it away. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Second down coming up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage, man. You want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Throwing right. Throws it in. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Floating away. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Shakes off the defender. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's now 2nd and goal.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Let's go.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the pummeling has started. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB...
Oh, look out! He's at the 40, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Notre Dame, 17.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They go to the ground. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Grab behind the line. It's York. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like at 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Open space at the 25. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, just...
And he throws another interception. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Lobos! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.